Hey guys, Bernardo and Ron with Tactical Fitness. Welcome to our Krav Maga Basics series. And today we're going to be discussing straight punches and palm strikes. So let's take a look what it looks like. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Good, let's start to talk about a little bit of the technique and the mechanics behind that strike. And we're going to begin by how to close our fist. My hand is open right now. I'm going to close my fingers and then wrap my thumb underneath my fingers. I will be striking with the top two knuckles of my hand, and I have to make sure that my wrist remains straight. It has to remain straight and strong. The punch really starts from the bottom, from the floor, as I'm turning my heel, my hip, my shoulder, and then like a screwdriver, I go forward into the target that I'm striking. The surface that is striking is these two knuckles, which will be hitting a vulnerable point in my opponent. If I'm using the palm of my hand, then all that's really changing is I will be going forward with my palm into those vulnerable points. Now Ron's going to discuss some of the pros and cons in both techniques.
All right, guys, so each technique has its use, has its application. For self-defense, we always have to remember that we're not going to be wrapped up, we're not going to be hitting soft pads, and we're not going to be wearing boxing gloves. So we have to make sure that we're very deliberate in which technique we use to reduce injuries to ourselves and obviously maximize potential injury to our opponent. So with palm strikes, obviously, I don't have the risk of breaking bones in my fingers and my hands, less chance of cutting up my hands when I'm hitting it with a palm. It's a little bit better for when I'm maybe caught off guard. I don't see exactly what I'm striking. For example, the top of the head, which is very, very hard, or the back of the head, which is somewhat hard as well. Or if I'm on the ground and I miss and I hit that concrete or that asphalt, it's much safer for me to use the palm strike. Now, if I'm deliberate in this strike, so let's say I'm in some type of altercation with Bernardo and I have the upper hand where I know I'm going to throw the strike first, or I'm doing some type of self-defense, I'm very deliberate in that strike that I'm going to throw, I can ensure that I close my fist all the way, close it properly, and make contact with a proper target like the jaw or the nose. Now with the fist, obviously, I have a lot more pressure on that strike, so it does tend to knock people out a little bit better than the palm strike. However, there's always that risk. If you are going to practice these, make sure you're going to practice bare knuckled, so you have that feeling in your hand, you condition the skin on your knuckles as well to take that impact. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Check us out at tacticalfitnessaustin.com for more info.